What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, The Hot Commodity, joined by my good friend and co-host. Introduce yourself, sir.
It's Chris here again, talking about some Raw. Um, Nothing too much happened, but it was pretty good.
Monday Night Raw. I like how Vince McMahon and them used to say Monday instead of Monday. Monday Night Raw. Yes, we're covering WWE Monday Night Raw from August 19th, 2024, live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Randy Orton comes out to the ring. Orton says, Gunther made it personal when he talked about my dad and grandfather. I will lay him out with the RKO. That's when world champion Gunther comes out. Gunther says, I need you to shut up and listen to what I have to say. I want to know why you're celebrating. You hit me with an RKO. Celebrate it because it's the only thing you can celebrate. You made this very, very personal. Since I'm aware how dangerous the RKO is, I'm going to leave you a bloody mess and expose you for what you really are. Randy says, you're going to get my size 15-foot boot up your ass. Ludwig Kaiser tries to attack Randy Orton from behind, and then Gunther and Kaiser end up double teaming and lay out Randy Orton, the challenger. What do you think of this, and what do you think of Orton's chances for Bash in Berlin right now?
I would like Randy Orton to win. Obviously, that's not going to happen. I'm just excited that he's back on Raw. It was a real shocker to see him last week. This is going to be a good match. I think their first match ended in a really rocky way, which is probably why they're running this back with a more proper build to it. Yeah, I like it. I like both guys. I like Randy. Now, I'm not huge on Gunther, um, but yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I don't see Randy winning, unfortunately, but it should be a good match. I think this is a good first opponent for Gunther's title run.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a better first opponent than Priest. I will admit that. So we'll see how this
I
goes.
kind of wish, though, to be honest with you, I I kind of wish that we got like the Viper Orton of like 2009 to fight Gunther, because then I think like Orton is still dangerous, but like he's not gonna win. But if you had like old school Orton who's like kicking people's heads in and like just like going crazy with the bald head, and like I think then there would be a little bit different. But Gunther isn't afraid of him at all, and Orton's not afraid of him either. But um, I don't know. I just feel that Orton, and also I was saying this to Ant the other night. Orton needs to get a clean win here, or I'm sorry, Gunther needs to get a clean win, because if he doesn't win clean, then Orton can continue to say, "Hey, again, first time I kicked out or whatever it was, foot on the rope. Second time I get screwed, So I want it to be a clean win if Orton loses to Gunther, but we have a week now to see what happens. Next up, we have Sheamus taking on Pete Dunne. Finally, these two are facing off. Sheamus gets the win after nailing a bro kick, and I don't know. I like Pete Dunne and I like Sheamus, but this match didn't really do much for me. But what do you think?
I agree. I agree. I
I
like both
was
guys.
good.
I like Sheamus. He's over. Um, it's just a friend rivalry, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I like I like what's going on with Sheamus. I think he's still like is in incredible shape and doing good for being in WWE since like 2008 or whatever it was. So yeah, and Pete Dunne's good, but he didn't need the win here, and they were okay. But I wish they did more, like more of gave them more time. Maybe I don't know. Next up, we have Ivy Nile with American Made taking on Maxxine Dupri with Alpha Academy, and Maxxine Dupri was kicking her ass. Like
Yeah.
Maxxine, like fucking sent her into the railing, landed a fisherman suplex, tossed Ivy over the announce table. I was like, Maxine's hot and she's good.
Mm-hmm.
But after this, Nikki Cross appears and jumps off the top rope onto Ivy Nile. The Wyatt Six appear, and Uncle Howdy hits Chad Gable with his sister Abigail. We find out that next week on Raw, Chad Gable will fight Uncle Howdy. But what did you think of the match and the Wyatt Six appearance?
I still don't know how I feel about the Wyatt Six. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know how I feel about it. I still don't know if I like it. I still don't know if I don't like it. I more don't like it right now. I do like the fact that they're getting in the ring and having matches. Um, it's the same shit. I mean, they're gonna appear, they're gonna go the lights off, and then Sister Abigail. I don't know. I don't. I'm not a fan of it.
It's
I
hard to
hate to
do
say
it with
it.
this
I
type
hate
of
to say it
shirt.
because it's like a tribute to Bray Wyatt, and I enjoyed Bray, um, but I don't enjoy it. Like as a wrestling fan, like I don't enjoy this. And that's just my honest opinion.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed seeing Maxxine Dupri, and I do like the Wyatt Six stuff. I'm not gonna.
Of course, she's hot as fuck. She's just not a good wrestler at all. She shouldn't be involved in this business.
She shouldn't be. Yeah, but she kicked Ivy Nile's ass.
Ivy and I would kill her if this was a real fight.
Well, let's move on. CM Punk comes out with a leather strap. He talks about the bracelet.
Oh my god, this segment pissed me off.
Yeah. He says Drew McIntyre at Bash in Berlin. You and me are gonna fight in a strap match. I want to
No.
whip this bitch and take my bracelet back. Drew McIntyre comes out. Drew says it is my dream to fight you. Lose the strap and we can fight tonight. CM Punk says I'll give you the strap if you give me the bracelet. Drew says no, you're a liar. CM Punk says remember you're going to be tied up to me, and that's pretty much how the promo ends. Drew McIntyre continuing to play mind games with CM Punk, doesn't want to get back the bracelet. What do you think?
This should have happened at Bad Blood. I don't know why they're doing this at Berlin. Triple H loves his fucking trilogy matches. Um, um this should be a bloody strap match at Bad Blood. This should not be happening right now. I'm not a fan of it. I wasn't a fan of this. Um, yeah, wrong timing, wrong place. In just my opinion. People are excited for this. I know the Berlin crowd's gonna be hyped. I think they could have waited another month to do it.
I agree. They should save it, but of course they want to get what they can out of them. Moving on, we have the New Day and Odessey Jones defeating
Oh
the
my
Final
god, dude, this
Testament.
has to be the boringest shit ever.
Yeah, Xavier Woods lands a flying elbow, but Odessey Jones gets a tag, lands a big slam, and New Day and Odessey get the win. But Xavier Woods looking upset, still sort of
Still
hinting
a
out
stupid
the
way to
idea.
get him turned. Next.
Yeah. Next up, Bronson Reed takes on The Miz in a no DQ match. Bronson gets the win after landing a Death Valley driver to The Miz through a table. Bronson lands a tsunami. After Bronson's about to land another tsunami, but Braun Strowman comes out, and Bronson Reed might have met his match here. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting boring every week of just this guy coming out there and beating the shit out of everybody. I'm still not big on Bronson Reed. I never have. I don't think I will be until he really shows some personality instead of just being this asshole big dude that just goes around beating people backstage or in the ring, whatever. Um,
He needs to have a good
I
match.
just yeah, he needs to have a good story.
Yeah, I
Fuck
agree.
his matches. That's not why I watch WWE. I watch AEW for the matches. Give me
You
the
like the
fucking story.
stories. I know. I get it. Well, Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker. This is some guy that doesn't have a story either. I feel like, aside from Sami Zayn, since he's won the title, he's just been backstage saying that he can beat anybody, and this is just another promo like that.
I won't
Next week,
disagree.
what happened?
I said I won't disagree. His
Yep,
story with Sammy just ended. He did have his match last week to end it. So I think
that's right, Doug. I forgot.
yeah, he just had his match last week. So
Hi.
you gotta give him at least another week here.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well, I'll give him credit for that. Next up, we have Dominik Mysterio versus Damian Priest, but the match doesn't happen because the Judgment Day run out. Damian Priest gets the advantage at first. Rhea Ripley shows up behind Dominik. She lands a headbutt, and Priest punches Dominik. Liv hits Rhea in the back with a steel chair, and then the Judgment Day attack Damian Priest. They make Damian Priest watch Liv as Liv tosses Rhea Ripley into the ring post. Finn lands a coup de grace to Damian Priest. Liv lands Oblivion to Rhea, and then Dominik hits a frog splash to Damian, and Judgment Day stand tall over the, what is it, the Twisted Twins or the Terror Twins? Is that what they're calling them?
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think of Judgment Day getting the advantage this week?
I definitely think it's time for. I can't wait for Priest and Rhea to beat the shit out of these two fucking geeks. No, I'm excited. This is a good story. I
Yeah,
knew this was gonna happen. Um, I think we'll end up getting a one-on-one again between Rhea and Liv at Bad Blood, Priest and Finn. Hell in a Cell has
yeah,
Demon. Finn.
that's
So
definitely gonna happen for sure. Next up, the women's tag champions Alba, Fyre, and Isla Dawn defeat Zoey Stark and Shayna Baszler in Damage CTRL after Alba lands Swanton. I honestly didn't really care about this one. To be honest, I kind of fast forward through it. But what are your thoughts?
yeah, so no,
Same, yeah. Next up, we have Randy Orton versus Ludwig Kaiser. This is our main event. World Champion Gunther shows up. Orton slam Kaiser onto the announce table. What's wrong with me today, guys? Orton lands a power slam and then lands a draping DDT and an RKO. Orton gets the victory after Gunther and Orton brawl to end Raw. What are your thoughts on the ending and Raw as a whole tonight?
Raw as a whole was good. The ending was okay. I definitely think, I don't like Ludwig Kaiser. I don't see any value in him as a singles competitor. I see him as a stooge for Gunther. Until they do something with him that makes me like him, I don't like him in the picture. It makes sense though, because like Gunther's the heel, so obviously gotta take out the baby face. But I'm just tired of Orton getting beat the fuck up like that. Like, oh,
Yeah, well, I wish that he had, like I said, his Viper gimmick because then that wouldn't be happening. But I get they have to build up Orton as the baby face. But yeah, I agree. Raw is okay, nothing spectacular. I'm more excited for the pay-per-view than anything. But that is it with our coverage of Monday Night Raw. You've got SmackDown, and well, we've got actually another Raw and two more SmackDowns to go, and then we're at Bash in Berlin and Germany. Excited for that. Make sure you tune in, stay safe, and stay
check
uncensored.
out AEW this weekend. I don't know if maybe we might record something else this week, so I might say it again. But AEW All In this Sunday, AEW Dynamite tonight. Check out my stream. Let's go.
I'll check it out, man. All right, guys. We will talk to you soon. And yeah, AEW All In. Check out Chris's, what is it, your Twitch or your what stream is that?
Yep, my Twitch. Yep.
All right. All right. Stay safe and stay uncensored.